Needless to say, this is very exciting. I've wanted to bring it back. I've got the boys, as you've seen them. Got Bobby involved, got a lot, but I went to the Reds and consulted with them as to how it might be possible. Phil, Karen, Charlie, with the community fund. First meeting was we had like 8 people in the room. How can we do this? How can we make it better? How can we bring this to make it representative of what the award really means? You know, you got Kurt Suzuki, you got White Weeders that was in Baltimore, you got Zanino now at Tampa Bay, you got Plazewski's up in Cleveland, you got so many great young catchers. We've got like 15 catchers that have won the award or been nominated for the award. So it is a very prestigious award. And the only way that I could make it better was to bring it here and at the same time fill the need that I had inside me of honoring the best softball woman catcher in college. I don't know if you've ever seen the College World Series, and now they show them all the time, just games with the women's softball teams. These girls can really play, and they can really catch, and they can really deserve to be honored in a way that we hope this award brings representation to them. But also, man, as a high school kid growing up in Oklahoma, when I wanted to be, you know, have that little nomination or whatever, and you do that, why can't we include it? So I said, let's find the high school catcher in Ohio. And I didn't even get to say Kentucky, West Virginia, and Indiana before Phil, we got to include all of Reds country, which was perfect. That's their involvement. That's what they want to do, and that's what's been taught by Bob, is the way that we bring in Reds country and Reds people and what this fan base means to us. So we are going to now give the high school catchers, men, boys and girls, in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, and Ohio. And we're honored that Nick Kroll, yeah, let's have it. And how do we choose these? Well, Nick is going to be able to help us. Everybody knows Nick Kroll, at the opportunity to use their scouting. And now I hear from George Grand, who has an association as well. We want to find out the best players, and we want to bring them here. And so at June 18th, for a luncheon, and we hope that some of you will be able to attend and come enjoy and see these young athletes and give them their just desert, and have them here and being honored. And then we're going to have a catching clinic. So if any of your kids are catchers, you know, people come up to me all the time and say, my kid wants to be a catcher. What do I tell them? I say, catch every ball. I mean, you think about it. You know, we don't squat the same. We don't do all the same and everything else. So if you just do it naturally and all of a sudden people start throwing things to you and you catch everything, it's kind of like business. Everything. Why are these business people, why are these so many great contributors? These people who care about the legend of baseball and the history of baseball, that have given their money to help build what you're going to be seeing in a little bit. But think about all these people that you know you can trust. If you've got a question, you ask Phil, he's got an answer. Phil is down in the basement. The only thing he doesn't, I haven't seen him do a sweep so far, but I'm sure he's got a dustpan somewhere in that office. They are involved, and they want to make this as great a country of Reds that they can make it. And so, Nick, I really appreciate your involvement with what we're going to do and be able to find those catchers that we want to do. And, you know, don't be afraid to nominate somebody if you want to, but we're going to find that person. And then we're going to have the catching clinic, and then that evening, before the Reds game, we're going to bring those kids on the field. Can you imagine parents and, you know, the opportunity for them to get on the Reds field, just to walk on that field? And, you know, the recognition is such a wonderful thing for these kids. And it may spur them on. I'm sure a lot of them are going to have college scholarships. They're going to be going away after that and starting their lives. And so we just like to have the recognition. I can't thank all of you with the Reds' involvement for entertaining this idea and then taking it under your wing. And Charlie and I, and any of the money that's coming out of it we make, if we have it, we've got some sponsors that have started already, but the money will go to the Johnny Bench Scholarship Fund and to the Reds Community Fund. And I'm proud to say we have 84 kids on scholarship. I think we've had over 500 graduate. Back in 1983, when I retired, they gave us $25,000 to start the Johnny Bench Scholarship Fund, because I never got to go to college. And I was hoping that the kids who could really use a college education, I thought, okay, you know, as the old legend goes, you're born in Cincinnati, you live in Cincinnati, you die in Cincinnati. So with these kids getting all their education, they're going to probably stay here, and it's all going to make a better community. And we know what the community fund does. We know how tremendous they are, how many facilities they've built, how many young lives they're changing. And wouldn't it be great one of these days that one of those graduates or one of those kids that started out would win this award and be a part of a forever legacy? So today I'm proud to thank all of you and to see former teammates, old teammates that I played with. And then I started thinking about it, good gracious, I'm in my 70s too. I turned 71 in December, and I asked a friend of mine, a lady friend of mine, I said, do I look 71? She said, no, but you used to. This makes our lives, this is what keeps us going, is being involved, and we appreciate the involvement that you give us, Bob, this team and the former players and everything. I'll see Chico, I call him Chico, Leo Cardenas, shortstop extraordinaire, Gold Glove. And of course, I'm a young catcher, and I know what I'm doing out there. I'm 19, I already know everything. So Chico's playing in a position, I got a pitcher out there, I know what I'm going to throw, and I tell Chico to move. Move, Chico. After the game, I'm sitting in my locker on my stool, Crossley Field. Chico, hey, say, rookie, you don't tell me where to play. And he pulled out his lifetime card. When you get, I think after 8 years, you get a lifetime card, and you go to any game, do whatever you want, and you get that, and it's a little gold card. It's really metal. And he said, when you get one of these, you can tell me where to move. I said, hey, Chico, just get your ass over there the next time I tell you, okay? Tommy took me under his wing, and then the best baseball player I've ever played with, and maybe that I've ever seen, is Joe Morgan. He's the vice chairman of the Reds Hall of Fame, or the Baseball Hall of Fame. And as you can see, he hangs out with very important people because he and the mayor showed up at the same time. So he was probably trying to run the city this morning as well. We are... That's not a great way to do it, start off, Mayor. And don't say it again, because we may take it. All right. On behalf of the Bench family, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. I'm excited about it. I know the Reds are going to make it terrific. We hope you can be a part of it. We'll tell you more about it. If you're interested, find out. But this is a great honor for me and for our young catchers as well. Tom, nice to see you. My statue, I was saying here, all of a sudden a pigeon flies by. I'm thinking, here we go again with the statues. Thanks a lot, Tom. Thank you, everybody.